When Ted and I were boys, video games hadn't been invented yet, and there wasn't a whole lot to do for adventure unless you went alligator hunting or snake hunting or something like that. So we enjoyed going out and catching alligators, and this is one of the first boats we had. And so the man sitting in the front with the headlight also has a noose up there, and when it gets close enough, slide that noose around the alligator's neck, pull it tight, and hang on, because you're going for a ride for a little while then.
We call it the Edisto Island Serpentarium, and we, I guess, have been interested in this sort of thing since we were little boys and have a place that people could visit, and we were able to achieve that in the late 90s. We opened up.
When we were little boys, we grew up out in the country, and we were taught to be afraid of snakes, and that's what parents do to protect their children, you know. And they said, if you find a snake, you run away. You go find somebody to come and kill it. So that's what we did. But when I began to learn about the animal, that they don't really chase people down, they don't really attack, they only defend themselves when it's necessary, that fear went away.
We developed an early interest in snakes and alligators, me and alligators, and Hayward was older than I am, and he developed an interest in snakes.
The copperhead, the coral snake, the moccasin, and the 3 different kinds of rattlesnakes that are found in the state of South Carolina.
We have examples of all the native venomous species that people can look at up close and hopefully learn to identify. We have most of the non-venomous snakes that people can see. We also have turtles and alligators and crocodiles and other things besides snakes.
And you get to see them not all behind glass like you usually do in the zoo, but out in the wide open.
Well, we collect most of our animals, and the paraphernalia that you see around on the walls and so forth, we found it while we were out hunting snakes.
We both have experienced envenomation, snake bite from venomous snakes. There's no book you can read to learn how to handle them. You do that by experience, that's one thing. You make mistakes, you learn from your mistakes. I made a bunch of them, 11 to be exact.
We're afraid of things that we don't understand, and we learn about something, we seem to be no longer afraid of it. We can respect it because it deserves our respect, but we hope that people who come here learn not to fear them and to appreciate them and what they do for us. It's
something different, and people go away and they tell their friends about it, and we get repeat visitors every year, and they bring back their friends to show, and so we're proud of it. We still enjoy getting out in the woods and hunting snakes and searching for that adventure the same as we did when we were boys. You know, some people grow up and go off to do different things. We never grew up.